Okay, so I am going to demonstrate a top wash. I get a lot of questions about this. I think once you see it in action, it'll make a lot more sense, and it's definitely a huge time saver when you wear extensions. So all you need to do this is your shampoo, conditioner, a brush, and some sort of hair tie or larger clip. Okay, so with MBR extensions, they're applied in kind of a horseshoe shape, so that's what you're gonna see me pulling my top section down, and the hair around my face is everything in front of and above my extension hair in that kind of horseshoe. So I like to kind of flip my head over. This is not gonna be cute. I like to flip my head over and comb everything forward. Like, this is the least cute look that you could ever have, but it's fine. And then you're gonna take your hair tie, and I like to just twist my hair into a low bun. That way it's not gonna be falling over your shoulders while you're washing the top. So you can either do this in the shower, in a sink. You just need room to lean over. It really helps to have something like this where you can really control where the water is hitting so that you don't get your extensions all wet. But sometimes I even lean over and do this in the bathtub as well. So there's no right or wrong, just use whatever type of sink or faucet works best for you. Okay, so these are just my favorite handful of products that I use on my finer hair. I'm going to show you how I apply. It's just slightly different because I'm trying to avoid the extension hair underneath. So when I'm spraying my detangler through, I kind of hold the hair out like this. And then I do my volumizer. And then with your leave-in conditioner, you're just gonna want to use a little bit less than you would, obviously, if you were applying to your extensions as well. I've been like obsessed with power drops lately. They're so great for these front pieces. They really keep them strong and repair any damage from heat styling, because that's always the area that I'm touching up the most, because that's what we see, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna dry this in, and then I'm gonna show you guys a couple more of my favorite tips. Okay, so that took like 2 minutes to blow dry. Now I'm gonna take down my extension hair and show you a couple of my favorite tips on how to kind of blend it all together. So I like to use one of these vented wet brushes, but you can use any type of paddle brush for this part. And first I'm just gonna brush it all together. And I like to split it down the back. It's a little bit easier for me to work with that way, because I can bring everything forward instead of having to kind of like reach behind my back. Okay, so one of my favorite products is the Mistify Restyling Spray. And this is really the only time that I use this product, but it's fabulous. So you're just gonna do a light mist on your extension hair, and this will go in. It wets it down like very slightly, but it helps to reactivate your leftover products from the last time that you washed your hair. So your heat protectants, your UV protectants, your leave-in conditioners. It's super soft already just when you spray it on, and then when you apply heat, it activates even further, and it will really help your hair to kind of relax when you apply heat, which I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. So I'm just going to brush it through, and then I'm going to do a couple passes with the blow dryer. And if you want it even smoother and more shiny than this end result, you can also use like a really big round brush and do a couple passes as well. And sometimes when you're doing the top wash, it's easy to splash a little bit of water at the top of your extension. So at this point, you can go through and just kind of power dry up with the root and fully dry any areas that are a little bit damp. Okay, so this looks actually okay as is, but I'm still gonna go in and touch up with my 1 1/4 long barrel iron. And the only other thing I'm gonna apply is the Invisible Defense Spray, which gives me just a little more softness, a little more shine, and a little bit extra heat protectant.